Over the next few minutes, we are going to demonstrate how you can use this system to explore the world of work and assist you in finding the right career for you. You can begin your journey in many ways, but to make it easier for you, we'll highlight 3. If you are unsure about what you want to do, consider starting with the Assess Yourself option, where you can choose from different assessments to help you find an occupation you might enjoy. The Explore Job Families option will allow you to find occupations by starting from a field you find interesting. Finally, the Reality Check option can help you find occupations that will support the lifestyle you want to lead. You can begin with any option you choose, but we'll get started by clicking on Assess Yourself. There are 4 options you can choose from: the Interest Profiler, the Work Importance Profiler, the Skills Profiler, and Quick Assessment. Here's a quick rundown of the options. If you only have a few minutes, the 3-question Quick Assessment is an easy way to dive into occupations that might interest you. If you have a bit more time, or if you're still in school or just entering the world of work, the Interest Profile is a good starting point. It will ask you to rate your interest in a variety of job-related activities and then presents you with occupations that are similar. If you've had a few jobs, you might consider starting with the Work Importance Profiler. This assessment focuses more on the work environment and what is important to you in a job. Once you complete the Work Importance Profiler, it will produce a list of occupations which are likely to provide high job satisfaction. Finally, the Skills Profiler will help you identify jobs that you would be suited to based on the skills you already possess. You can use any assessment tool you like in any order. The more tools you complete, the more you'll learn about yourself and the jobs you might enjoy. Let's run through the quick assessment. Use your mouse to hover over each interest area. As you do, you'll see a description of the interests on the right-hand side. Read each one carefully. As you find the statements that best describe you, use your mouse to click on each item and select it. When you've selected your top 3 interest areas, click on the View Results item. To demonstrate, we'll select Realistic, Investigative, and Artistic. This takes us to a listing of all the occupations that match the interest areas we selected. All the lists in the system are presented the same way. You can filter the results by a variety of criteria, including salary, required education, and several others. Just adjust the options at the top of the table and click Filter. You can also resort the data in the table by clicking on the column headings. Next to several items in the table, you will see icons. Each icon represents different things. For example, this icon represents a STEM occupation. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. For each icon, you can mouse over it to get a description of what it represents. To the left of each item, you'll find a checkbox. In every listing, you can compare up to 4 items. Let's select a few and then we'll click the Compare button at the bottom of the page. Here you can see a side-by-side comparison of wages, interests, job openings, and even the most popular college majors among people who have this occupation. Next, let's select the occupation Electrician and view its full profile. Here you can read lots of information about the job, including a job description, daily tasks, interests, wages, and job outlook. Many of the occupations even have pictures and a video where you can watch people working in that occupation. To view, simply click on the video icon in the top right. You can even see if there are current openings in this occupation in your area by clicking on the View Job Opening button. You can also look at the education required for this occupation by clicking on the program title. Click on the institution icon to find local colleges and institutions that offer this major. From here, you'll see a listing that looks similar to what we saw in the occupation listing. Just like the occupation listings, you can sort, filter, and compare educational institutions. Now let's look at the other ways to explore. If you've already identified some careers that interest you, you can explore job families. Maybe you'd like to work in the legal profession, the medical field, or be a teacher. Whatever your aspirations, you can find a job family that contains your area of interest. You'll see that clicking on a cluster takes you to the same occupation listing we saw before. The Reality Check allows you to develop a budget by answering a series of questions about your lifestyle and the types of things you like to do. You can use your budget to find occupations that would pay you enough to lead the lifestyle you want. Or you can also work backwards from your dream job to explore what you will be able to afford. Anytime you visit the system, you can log into the portfolio by selecting the option at the top of the screen. When you're logged in, you can revisit your assessment results, view the occupations you bookmarked, and review your notes. The account will stay with you for life, and only you have access to it, so it's a great companion to help you along on your journey. Let's take a look. To begin, let's click on the Register for an Account link on the top of the page. Now that we have an account, let's take a look again at the Electrician Profile page. Now that you're logged in, you have access to several advanced features. You can create journal entries to keep track of your thoughts, research, job applications, or anything else you might want to remember. By clicking on the journal icon, you can create an entry. You can also rate occupations. If you click on the rating icon, you can assign a rating on a scale of 1 to 5. We'll give this occupation a rating of a 4. If you are interested, but not quite ready to take action, click on the bookmark button to save it to your portfolio so that you can come back later and continue your exploration. As you explore the system, these ratings and bookmarks will show up when you're logged in. Let's take a look at how electricians show up in the results. You can see there is an additional column that contains the rating we just gave. Some of the other features available include an occupational search, which allows you to quickly find a specific occupation, and the resources section, which includes links to other sites that might complement your career exploration. If you have trouble with anything you find on the site, you can click the Help button at the bottom of any screen, view answers to our frequently asked questions, or send us an email. Thanks for watching. Now it's time to begin your own career exploration.